Hello again, gamers, and welcome back to Oh My Gaming. More importantly, welcome back to Stories Path of Destinies, which I've heard some quite good things about, and I'm a little bit tangled in my cords here. Give me a second. I think that's better. And so I sort of wanted to have a little look at it, see how we go, and, you know, maybe play a few episodes. But without further ado, let's jump in.
The infamous rover Reynardo plundered the floating isles. Then his mother called him to her deathbed. "Swear to me that you won't die on the gallows," she rasped. Reluctantly, he swore. And he whiled away his days at home with music, cards, and wine. But the Emperor had changed. He'd been good once,
giant frog.
a shy, almost humble toad. He built
sorry.
universities. But then people started whispering about mass graves in the woods, midnight rituals, victims screaming. The Imperial Ravens would round up entire villages, and no one ever returned. The Ravens had come to Ubar scouting for ancient books said to be of great power. But the librarians had hidden the books, so they'd burnt the librarians. The citizens, outraged, had driven them off. The Ravens had come back with dropships. The kid had fled with one of those books. He was brave and dumb and wanted to join the rebellion. And Reynardo promised his mother he'd protect him.
Alright then. So we're saving the bunny in a helmet. Works for me. I'm immediately getting feelings of Bastion. I'm so sure that that's what everybody else gets, and that's what, so I suppose, what they were intending, but yeah. Feels like Bastion. And Bastion was awesome. Let us never discount the amazingness that was Bastion.
The kid was looking down, watching his city burn. "Sorry, kid," Reynardo told the kid. "Look, if we give them the book, they'll leave you alone." "My mother died for this book!" "I promised her I'd protect you." "Oh, damn it." The kid had run off. With the book, of course. So Reynardo had to run after him.
Alright, let's have a look. Protect Peter. Peter Rabbit. Of course.
The two Ravens were staring at the kid like he was their dinner.
Whoa,
which
those guys
probably
are
was
buff.
what was in their tiny brains. "Hey," Reynardo said. They cocked their heads at him. "Pick on someone as ugly as you." Wait, that didn't come out right. "For the Emperor!" The Ravens cawed and rushed at him.
Alright then, let's have a look. Is there a dodge button? Ooh, that's cool how the sword trails the ground. Enemy's about to attack. Left stick and X to counter. Countering can interrupt any other action. Oh, okay. Is that left stick towards them or left stick away? Oh, it's towards them. Okay. Cool. That's nice. I like it. Damn. Counter. Suck it! Bird brain.
A dropship flew overhead. He hoped they hadn't noticed him. The kid.
Oh dear. So what I have been told about this game is that there are a lot of different endings. Hold square to grab, left stick to aim. Okay, toss you over the edge. That was a big throw! What? Plus they're birds, shouldn't they be able to survive that? That a thing, you know, birds, flap flap, fly away.
Oh, right. The Gate of Heroes. Someone's idea of a joke, making the Skyship docks a gated community. You needed a hero's sword to open it. And the kid was on the other side of the gate.
How did he get through?
Let you through. Promise me you'll take the book to the rebels. Or I'm gonna steal your ship. I'm not taking that damn book anywhere. And neither are you. "Try and stop me," laughed the kid. "I bet you don't even have a hero sword." And with that, the kid hopped away. Had to hand it to the kid. He was an idiot, but he had guts. Where was Renato going to get a hero sword?
Nearby big blue chest.
Or,
Convenient.
And wind essence? That sounds about right. I'll need a workshop, though.
Workshop.
Perfect.
Let's see, what do we got? Sword crafting menu. You can craft and upgrade powerful magic swords, gather the required materials from the chest scattered throughout the warriors. Select sword's current level of magic power. Selected sword's special power at the next level. Resources needed to upgrade the selected sword. Okay.
Hero sword.
Damn.
QED.
Level 1, look badass. Hell yeah. So what do we got? Firestorm, Winter Thorn, Void Blade. Love it. Alright then. Time for some bigger murderiness. Should be able to take this stuff with me.
This is what he got for settling down and finding people to care about.
Whoa.
The kid's mum had been a swell cook, and she'd laughed at Renato's jokes, even when he didn't know he'd made one. And the ravens had come to burn her. And she'd made him promise to protect the kid. But she never told him where the book was. Just the kid.
Does that mean that this fox has been shacking up with a bunny? I think it
He
does.
came up to a ledge. It was too far to jump. There'd been a bridge here before, hadn't there? And there was
This kid
Peter.
does not seem like he wants
giggling
the
at him.
help.
How'd you get across? He asked the kid. Where'd you find a hook? I hopped, said the kid. Wise-ass kid. Hey, look out behind you.
Ah, crap.
Cute, said Renato. Ah, ravens.
Alright, gotta try out the new sword sometime. Otherwise, right into the shadow. Ow!
It was time to talk some sense into the kid. Just hook his way across the ledge and chase the kid down.
Whee!
Thing was, he hadn't used his hook since he'd retired. How had he done it? Maybe if he meditated at that altar there, he'd remember his old skills.
How wonderfully convenient. Each time you gain a level, you also gain a skill point. Spend your skill points at the altar scattered throughout the warriors to gain new powerful abilities or upgrade existing ones. 1 truth revealed, 2 truth revealed, 3 truth revealed. I guess we'll find out what they are later. Here's how you find a description of each skill and its unlock requirements. Skill point spent. Go on by the hookshot skill. Ooh, shield hooking, hookshot damage, hookshot speed. Dash, dash through enemies, dash through. Ultimate sword fool. Ha.
It was starting to come back to him. Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking. The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
Booyah. Okay, hook. Hook thing, pull to thing. Love it. Easy. Gotcha. Booyah.
And there was
Makes
the
sense.
Farfarer. She was the fastest ship he'd ever known.
My
She
ship.
could do the Kester run in 12 furlongs. Oh, so the salesman had told him. And something told him the
Stop,
kid was
Rufus.
about to walk into an ambush. Stop! He shouted. I'm not giving you the book! Shouted the kid, and took off. No! Peter! But the kid ran for it,
Oh dear.
and a goggler nailed him with its ivy.
That's no good. Let's just stay away from that thing.
The book was unburned. Next to
Oh,
it
dear.
were the buckles from the kid's shoes, and a kid-sized pile of ashes. Damn it. Why hadn't he lied and told the kid he'd take the book to the rebels? The kid would be alive now. Really pissed off and betrayed, but alive. Oh, damn it. Renato picked up the book. He couldn't let the Empire have it now. He was going to have to get it out of there. He'd be a wanted man. Probably have to join the rebellion just to have a place to dock. Well, he'd hated home life anyway.
Hey, you can break things. Right then.
What was the big deal about this book, anyway? Maybe he should open it and find out.
Good idea.
All that had been years ago.
Oh yeah.
How many? The war was a blur, and now 3 Raven scout ships were chasing him. "Where are you running, rebel?" cawed the Raven captain over the loudhailer. Renato could see them cranking up their catapults. "Just going out for milk?" Renato yelled back. "Where can you run?" laughed the Raven horribly. Far behind him, another city was burning. The dark cloud above its island was thousands of Imperial ships. The fleet was doing a thorough job. "Take us to the rebel base, and we'll spare your life!" it cawed. The entire jury-rigged rebel fleet was only a few islands to the east. Beyond that were only the pillars of heaven. A sea of endless blood-colored tornadoes. The rebellion was out of time. Unless Renato could bring a game-changer. Maybe
like the book?
He could. Renato had found out where he could find the pieces of the Sky Ripper, the legendary weapon that had exiled the lost gods. Surely a legendary weapon could win the final battle. On the other hand,
sounds like a good idea.
His old friend Lapino had sent Renato a desperate message saying he had a brilliant scheme to save the rebellion. If Renato could only rescue him. Renato dived the Farfarer towards the abyss. As he felt the heat of the jet stream, the Raven ships peeled off, not stable enough to follow him down there. Now it was time to choose. Lapino or the Sky Ripper?
Okay, so we either go for the legendary weapon, or we trust that the old friend knows something. Even though Lapino wasn't what anyone would consider a game-changer, he could come up with some harebrained schemes. Maybe rescuing him was worth it. An ancient artifact that defeated the lost gods would indeed be a game-changer. Though it was split into 2 pieces many years ago, Renato could rebuild it by first getting its armature. See, that seems risky. That also seems risky. I'm going to trust the bunny.
Lapino. Apparently, the Mad Rabbit had sold a Pegasus he did not exactly own. Lapino always wiggled out of trouble, given time. But he was out of time. The Ravens had figured out that Lapino was a rebel spy. If the fleet reached him first, they'd string him up for that. Never mind the winged horse.
Alright, it's bunny saving time. Don't ask me what I'm dancing to, just, you know, background music back in my head.
Apparently managed to confuse the judge by arguing that he hadn't actually stolen a winged horse. He'd only sold it. But wait, where was the prison? The village was empty. Had everybody fled the Ravens?
What do gems do? Gem socketing. This is the gem socketing menu. Here you can equip powerful gems that will augment both your offensive and defensive capabilities. Gauntlet has 3 sockets into which you can put gems. That sounds like materia. Cool. Each gem has 3 levels and its effects increase with each level. Picking up a gem you already have will automatically upgrade that gem's levels. You can find gems in the chests scattered throughout Boreas, if you're lucky enough. Okay, so I haven't got any of these. That's cool though. So you can sort of customize your character a little bit. Okay. Ooh, hello. Gems,
in this
perhaps?
chest, there were woodcuts of amazingly beautiful vixens wearing no clothes at all. And something more useful.
Told you they'd be born. Were any of them gems? No. And I got 3 or... That's okay. I've got a few bits of essence. Nope, no smashy? Okay. That's alright, we're gonna go this way.
Good
was
thing
very close.
Renato didn't
Teleport
have
me.
vertigo.
I don't see how anybody could have vertigo. What happens if I jump off there? Oh, I can't. Damn it. I don't see how anybody could have vertigo when they all live on floating islands. It's like being afraid of water when you're born in
People were
Atlantis.
frightened these days. Just 2 weeks past, Renato had sneaked through an empty town and listened to the ravens caw about the Emperor's new taste in ritual sacrifice.
Oh dear.
Renato's blood was up. He just needed to smash something.
Okay, so this hell inverse. What's this do? Is it a thing? Ooh, hello. What are you? Wrong sword. I'm guessing I need the fire sword for that one. Alright, where are we off to? Don't have any points. Whoops. Okay, pots contain health. Cool. Open sesame. Hey birdies, how you doing? Let's try this one.
Come over here.
Excuse me. Nope, how you doing? You, yeah. Thank you. Whoop. Meant to block him. That's better. I'm a little thrown by the fact that block and attack are on the same button. Okay, still works though. All that simplifying combat here. Oh yeah.
Ravens were landing
Get a thing?
everywhere.
Did. Okay.
The advance guard. He'd better get moving. If they got to Lupino first, they'd eat him for breakfast. Or a snack.
So
Ravens weren't
let me
picky.
go back to the altar.
If they got hungry, they sometimes forgot to interrogate their prisoners. Even top spies like Lupino. Where had the mad rabbit got to?
Nope, you're not going to open this? Bloody hell. Come on. There was an altar just back there, and I've got another point. One of you is going to have some health for me? No? Well, thank you. Oh, thank you. Ooh, hello, chest. Coming. Stay there. Wait for me. Hell yeah. More is good. That's all there is to it.
Ready to learn new things. Thank goodness he didn't have to go to school. It was starting to come back to him.
Dash time.
Something you never completely forgot. Like how to freeze time when attacking.
That's cool.
The more he fought, the more he'd probably remember.
One of you come over here. Nope, both of you come over. There we go. Yes, that's cool. So you can use the... You can block that, or you can interrupt it with the... Dash. You can dash around guys. That's cool. Most instant... Ow. You and me, bird brain.
Renato felt a chill run down his back.
Lighting change.
Or possibly a flea.
That's something you want to go check out. I didn't get any more points, did I? Nope. But I do need more health. Thank you. That's better. So that's going to be the void sword. Okay. That's a big chest over there. Cool. Looking forward to that one. So...
Can't we just agree to disagree? Said Renato. No?
Hey,
Dirty and bloody, Renato finally reached Lapino. The rabbit was practicing his shuffle. Renato recognized the cards. It was Lapino's favorite deck. Oh, I thought you were in danger. I am. The ravens are coming. Oh, the prison thing. Right, yeah, see, this guard owed me 53 ducats, so we made a deal. They're very reasonable people, actually, for weasels. Now, I got a brilliant plan to kidnap Zenobia. We capture Zenobia, we find out what she knows, and that's the whole war right there. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Capture the Emperor's greatest general, who also happened to be a deadly sorcerer and, oh, his only daughter. That would be worth it. On the other hand, he could still get to the core of the Sky Ripper, even if he couldn't get the whole thing. It must have great power.
We've gone this far.
Zenobia wasn't
let's
just
stick with
the Emperor's daughter, of course. She'd been Renato's best friend in Sword Fu school. And you're still mad for her, the rabbit reminded him. They'd been close. She'd told him things no one else knew. But she'd never told him who she really was. She knows all the Emperor's plans, chuckled the master
She's a cat
spy.
whose father is a toad.
She won't give them up easily.
So that's concerning.
She'll tell the interrogators, all right, said Lapino. Taking her would change the game, all right. The city was already under Zenobia's control. I had to admire her efficiency. Renato shivered at the thought of Zenobia at the mercy of the interrogators.
Chapter 2.
Could he really turn her over to them? But this was war. It wasn't meant to be pretty. Ooh,
Thank you.
sparkly, thought Renato.
That looks cool. It's one thing I love lately in a lot of games. You sort of get a glimpse of where you're going. You see a little piece of the rest of the level and then get dropped in. Ah, crap is that? Oh no, it's just a dead bunny. Very few games let you say that. No, just a dead bunny. What's that? Lantern. Birdie.
Sword. Ice wall. Ice.
Need a nice sword. Avoid the Watcher. Open the chest. More gems. Come on, turn around. There you go. Okay, a little bit of stealth going on. Question is that one gonna go this way or that way? So you should turn right here. Yeah? Good.
Huh? A lever? That was new. Most people still use doorknobs.
Okay, well that one was easy. Hey buddy.
So, what's this plan of yours? Use me as bait, said Lapino. And he outlined a slightly complicated plan that involved geese, a net, setting the Farfarer a little bit on fire, Lapino dressing as an old blind toad, and Renato hiding inside a monstrous watermelon. What could possibly go wrong? Thought Renato.
Sounds like a fun plan. Yep, let's do it.
Oh, this is gonna be fun, said Lapino, as he ran to go set up his marvelous plan.
Surely we're not actually
I
going
craft
to
a sword now. It's gonna be really short.
Yeah, I don't quite have enough to put that up to the next level. Enough essence to do any of those. So I nearly have enough essence to do the fire sword, which there was a fire door back in the last area. Alright, attack immediately when the previous attack hits to land a perfect strike, bonus damage, and double combo. Slow down time after a successful counter until your next action. Take a breather to plan your next move. Countering an attack now causes damage, that's cool. Increase your maximum health, run faster.
He missed his old skills. He welcomed them back like he was at a reunion.
So when one of you attacks me, put it lost. Drop it out. Thank you. Nope, bye-bye. Ah. Lose track of what I have going. That's better. I'm gonna get a bit of muscle memory going with where my thumb is. Is that my giant watermelon?
Renato felt dubious about the whole plan. With every step, he was waiting for it all to go horribly wrong. But against all odds, Peppino's idiotic plan worked. Zenobia's ravens ran off after the geese, the net dropped, and Renato jumped out of the watermelon and put his sword to Zenobia's throat.
Renato, she said. Are those new scars? They look good on you. You never return my velvet jacket. It was my favorite. You look stupid in velvet. Oh, what does an imperial princess know about style? Oh, get a room, you two, said Latino.
But the fleet was coming on fast, so they put Zenobia on the Farfarer and took her east, over the Nexus.
She'd vanished from Swordfu School, from his life, without even saying goodbye. Without ever telling him she was the Emperor's adopted daughter.
Adopted, there it is.
Lapina was right, Renato thought reluctantly. She knows things. She recognized his look. You're taking me to the interrogators, aren't you? She said, wide-eyed. And then she jumped, with horror. Renato saw Zenobia plummeting. Then he saw the Nexus below them. Cats always land on their feet.
Ah, she'll head for the Imperial outpost,
Yelled Lapino.
You have to catch her.
Alright then, let's do it.
Cats can run faster, but foxes can run longer. If he ran, he could head her off before she reached her minions at the outpost. Well, he did love a good chase.
Let's do this. Yeah, kitty, 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 kitty. In case any of you guys who have been watching the channel for a while are wondering, my cat Zoe is currently asleep on a chair on the other side of the camera.
Who needed bridges anyway?
Whoa! I don't know if I'm going the right way. Fingers crossed. What is that? Avoid the Warlock's fire spell. It will damage anyone in the area once it explodes. Okay. Buddy. Not that easy. Wrong button. What did that do? Wait, these are teleporters? Where am I? Shit.
He was closing on her. He could smell her fear. He tried not to think about the interrogators at the secret base. What did they do to her? Maybe it didn't have to end that way. Maybe he could talk to her. But, after all, there were worse things the Imperials had done to friends of his.
Health, anybody? I think I have enough to... Nope, 3 more ore there to upgrade this sword. Okay.
Smashing things was fun.
I know it is. Shit.
Renato reached the outpost. The Imperials there were no match for him. Soon after, Zenobia limped up the path. When she realized he was already in front of her, she didn't even try to run. Oh, you left without saying goodbye. Again. He said, please. I'm enjoying this a little too much. She said, shaken. Oh, spare us the chit-chat, would you? Said Lapino as he shackled her hands so she couldn't throw spells. She knows all his plans. All the way back to the Farfarer, Lapino nagged Renato about how the interrogators would pry all the intel out of Zenobia. How that would turn the tides in the imminent battle. All they had to do was take her to the rebel secret base. Renato didn't like to think about what the interrogators would do to her. Couldn't he just talk to her?
That's a worry. Times like this, I need to think about. See, the game's obviously playing me here, thinking about. It's put this character in front of me that I personally don't know. It's telling me the main character has a backstory with him, but that she disappeared and abandoned him years and years and years ago. So, and she's one of the high-ranking generals, so she's probably not a very nice person at all. But he obviously wants to help her.
As they pulled away from the Nexus, Renato could see the fear in Zenobia's eyes. I can't take her to those creatures at the base, he whispered to Lapino. Ah, you've gone soft. Soft in the head. We captured her for what she knows. I'll take her to the mountains. Tell all the horrible things the Emperor's done. Yeah, believe me. She'll turn. And he turned the wheel. The hell you will! Shouted Lapino, and he grabbed the wheel back from him. The two of them wrestled for control of the ship. It shot off like a mad sparrow. Suddenly, Renato was falling.
What happened to her then? Did she fall as well? Trixie Bunny took my ship. Oh.
When he came to, Zenobia was standing over him. Why didn't you take me to the base to be interrogated? She demanded. Do you know what's left of people they interrogate? This is some trick, isn't it? To make me fall for you again. Well, I won't. Oh, go on then. Scurry back to your ravens. I can't stop you. But strangely, she didn't. As Renato set off to find the Farfarer, she followed him, keeping just out of sight of the ravens.
I haven't picked up any gems since last time. Nope.
Renato wondered if his future self had commissioned these poles.
This wouldn't it? The narrator.
Renato felt a little better.
Of course he did. Smash things. Alright, so ice wall and a platform. There's no platform here. Oh yeah. Need to keep an eye out for another one.
Renato wondered if it wasn't cheaper to build bridges and stairs.
Well, how much these giant crystals cost. Oh, I just jumped straight into that. That was a mistake. Get out of this wall. Those,
As Renato stopped to sniff the wind, Zenobia came up, still mad. Did you really think you'd just talk me into betraying my father?
Yes.
Oh yeah, sure, that was exactly my plan. Then why aren't you even talking to me? Because I've never talked you into anything in my life. They're gonna court-martial you for letting me go. He caught a whiff of the Farfarer. Wet rope, tar, and a cask of Scobel ale he'd spilt last year. It was that way.
Nope, she's just gonna stay there. Okay. Bye. See you later. I wonder if you can go to all these places. I mean, look, there's chests
Renato's
down there.
paws were getting numb. Calaveras really didn't want company, did he?
Who's Calaveras?
Renato wondered if he should have taken Zenobia to the rebel base for real. Maybe she wasn't playing him after all. After the bleak talk about the Emperor's dark secret, he was regretting his suspicion.
Is that the ship?
Sure enough, the Farfarer had crashed in some rocks. There was no sign of Lupino. Zenobia caught up. All that kid stuff in Swordfu School. Look, look, that's the past. We're adults now. We have duties to other people. We have destinies. What are you talking about? And you are the most arrogant, slow-witted, light-fingered, mercenary, immoral, reckless... Run away with me, said Renato, and he realized he meant it. Just like that, she demanded. I will, if you will. So, she kissed him. And it was the best kiss he'd ever had. They held hands as they boarded the Farfarer. Renato felt light-hearted, like the winds that were playing the rigging like a balalaika. But Lupino, I need to get back to Lupino, he said, suddenly realizing he could have been captured. A prisoner. He's not. How'd you know? He saw something in her eyes he didn't understand. He fell, didn't he? Into the abyss. She looked away. wouldn't answer.
But then, a bolt smashed through the Farfarer's keel. The broken
I'm
ship
falling again.
plummeted out of the clouds.
Oh, good God. Spend more time falling than I do flying on the ship. These chapters are really short.
Renato picked himself off the deck. They were alive.
We have to get to my private ship, she said. Do you trust me? I guess I must, he said. You go on ahead. Clear the path, she said. I can't kill my own soldiers.
He wanted to say that he didn't trust her, that he had no idea what he was getting into. But he had no choice, did he? He was following his heart. That's what it means to be a hero. You had to follow your heart.
Yeah, but isn't he also planning to abandon everybody? And, you know, run off on his own with, well, not on his own, but run off with the kid?
Renato felt that all the recent fighting had taught him something new, but he couldn't
what are we
quite
gonna
put his
do?
paw on it.
Let's do that one, and we'll do that one. I really should have just taken the extra health one. That was silly. That one. Whoops. Me? No, you didn't know.
Where did that go to?
Again, or I'm dead. Slow down, take my time. I'm getting a little bit button mashing. Not really good for me. What's that? Oh, hello. This looks different.
It wasn't his fault. He looked so breakable.
I like it that they're making jokes about the, you know, everything. And the general smashiness of things in games. Let's go that way. Wait, no, there were boxes.
This was definitely better than pulling yourself up in a bucket.
You don't have to put yourself up in a bucket. Fire bugger. Nope. Whoop. Oh dear. Environmental traps.
Paused to catch their breath. It was strange to be so close to her. What are you thinking? He asked. I'm trying very hard not to think. Me too, he said. Up ahead, he could see the thin silver of Zenobia's personal ship. It looked fast. They would leave all this behind.
This story's gotten away from me very quickly. Like, let's save everybody. Nope, let's just run away. That's gonna be enough to upgrade my stuff. Alright, do I have to latch onto one of those as it goes past? Yes, yes I do.
He was sort of yanking his own chain. wasn't he?
Excellent. That was the clever thing that I got. That's cool. That's very cool. Alright. Health, please. Thank you. Thank you.
You guys ever eat fresh food? Because you don't smell like it.
Oop, different. There we go. Back on down. Sliced him off. Okay, so you can still get hurt while you're doing that. There we go. I like watching little planks fall. That's really cool. That was weird. Was there not somewhere that I should have gone just then? That guy's new. Shield guns will block your attack. Grab it and throw another gun into him, and shield will knocked away. Oh, that's interesting. Quickly throw that to throw. Now. Saw that coming, he just sort of walked right up to me and wham! Alright, let's see. Was there a... No, okay. That's what I was looking at before going, is there a way that I could have grappled my way across there? Whee! Gorgeous, huh? Now. Shit. Ah. Bugger. Those shield guys are business. Good gracious. Okay. Grab. Grab that guy, please. Oh, okay. Ow. Shit. That was weird.
Building these platforms was so expensive, they'd run out of budget for guardrails.
But yet I still can't fall off. Okay, so we're gonna dodge you, grab you. We're gonna throw you at your friend. We're gonna miss. We're gonna try again. We're gonna dodge all of you guys. Come over these boxes. Find some. Which I can't break the boxes while in combat. Oh, boys. That's frustrating. Dodge. Oh. One more. not you. Nope, dog. Nope. Oh, okay. That went terribly, but it went better than the last time, so that's good.
As they reached her ship, Renato suddenly felt a sharp pain in his stomach. He was surprised to see a crossbow bolt sticking out of it.
I was going to lead the Empire to our secret base, said Lapino. But
dear.
no, you had to screw up my plan because you've still got a thing for her.
Renato stared at Zenobia. The kiss. Was it real? She said, with a look of indescribable sorrow. She gestured and said an arcane word, and Lapino went flying into the abyss, screaming, "I'm telling your father!" Then she knelt down to cradle his head, and her paws felt very soft and warm.
Okay, that was weird. He could have sworn he just died. Instead, he was on the Farfarer, sailing away from Ubar. And it was still burning. He'd fled burning Ubar years ago, hadn't he? And now he was back there. Had all those years fighting the Empire been nothing but a vision into the future? A useful vision if it was true. He'd learned something. Lapino was a traitor. Renato had suspected there was something wrong with the Mad Rabbit. But now he knew there was malice behind his goofiness.
Lapino's a traitor. Tier 2 skills unlocked. Well then, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. This has just been a little bit into Stories, the Path of Destinies. Of course, if you liked it, hit the like button, and if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see a bit more. I may come back and have another look at this, because, well, that's a pretty short run through the game, and I'd like to see what else comes along, because there's obviously, that was the truth about the rabbit, there's truth about the cat, there's truth about something, and that looks like the core that he was talking about earlier. Anyway, see you next time. Bye-bye.